New coach, new fire, new hope as the Purple host the tricky Buffalo Bills. We're talking baseball and new stadium dreams as Mike Veeck of the Saints is here. There are pictures that fans crave. We're all over panoramas. And we're talking Hamline hoops in the Mayak Minute. It's all ahead. It's game on.
I'm just happy that Frazier Boy's on top of his game, man. We've got all the players out there. We're going to come out this weekend and we're going to whoop the Bills and we're going to keep on pushing, man. Minnesota Vikings.
And a very good Sunday to you. This is Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. Delighted you're with us, Rod Simons. And a big game for the Minnesota Vikings today as they get the Buffalo Bills, 2-9 on the season. But this is a tricky team. You can't look past them. Two of our young Viking stars are with us to talk about that. Great show for you. Let's set the stage by the numbers, and this is what we're talking about. You look at the Bills, 2-9 on the season. The Vikings with 3 wins in 5 home games. They're very happy to be home. They trail Chicago by 4 games. And if you look at the way the teams are playing, Buffalo, last game, 45 running plays, 33 passing. Vikings with 38 run, 23 passing. Expect a similar game from both teams today. And here to break down the Bills and the Vikings, 2 of the young stars of the Vikings defensive backfield, Eric Frampton on my far right and Husain Abdullah, both of the Vikings and both Washington State Cougars, as you see. Big Apple Cup game back in Washington State yesterday between the Huskies and the Cougs. And I guess, first of all, I got to ask you guys, you played together in college. You wind up on the same pro team. That doesn't happen very often.
No.
What's it like?
It's actually pretty amazing, you know, because you look at the NFL and it is a business. And early in my career, I bounced around quite a bit. And so to be able to land on the Minnesota Vikings and then to also have Husain playing here, and we've been together for 3 years now in Minnesota, and it's just pretty amazing. You know, it kind of makes it feel more like family.
Yeah, and you're nodding your head the whole time.
Oh yeah, because for me, you know, I wanted to get drafted throughout the whole process, and then I didn't get drafted. So I was going through the free agency. A bunch of teams was calling me. The Vikings called. First person I called, I said, "What do you think, man? How's my chances? Do I got a chance?" And then he was like, "Yeah, you come work hard. They'll give you a shot." So I came up here. You know, he was kind of like a big brother to me. So it's been fun, man.
Now you've been starting recently. How is that working out for you? Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy the mix and the expectations that are on you?
Yeah, actually, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of the guys have been real positive. Antoine and Madu has been bringing me along. Tyrell's been giving me a bunch of support from behind. So it's real fun.
Very nice. One of the things I got to ask you about is your health. You've been battling a troublesome hamstring. How's that working?
I'm doing a lot better. I'd say 95 to 100% now. And I think the toughest part was just kind of being patient with it and sitting out and really letting it heal up. You know, we've had a couple, other similar injuries on the team, and I feel like we approached it the right way. And
well, for goodness sakes, you're on special teams too. It's like crazy on special teams, and so it's not helping that hamstring.
No, it's running nonstop. And I think if you ask any guy on the field, special teams is like the only time in the game when you're running, you're sprinting for about 40 yards, unless you're a receiver and you get open, but defense is, short
head-on
bursts.
collisions too.
Right.
Leslie Frazier wins his first game as the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings in Washington. A special moment for all the players.
Oh yeah, Coach Frazier's deserved it. Since I've been here, he's been nothing but good to all of us. He's worked hard. I know he's had a couple of interviews, and they didn't choose him to be the head coach, but now he has his time to shine, and he helped us get that first victory. 7 interviews to be exact. Well-deserved time. And you feel the same way?
I feel that, yeah, definitely. Coach Frazier just stepping in and being a head coach where we, guys trust him and really like him, really respect him. I think it's a great mix.
Big game against Buffalo. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Washington State a little bit. Show some pictures of you guys together. And don't forget, if you want to be with us, get up close and personal, get autographs, just join us at our next taping. We're going to be at the Acapulco in Stillwater. Come to the Game On taping. We give away tickets too. Start at 7 o'clock. There's food, fun, specials, all kinds of good stuff. Acapulco in Stillwater this Tuesday to watch Game On. Ahead, big plans to honor basketball greats at Hamline. Mike Veeck is in the house from the St. Paul Saints, and we're going to give you the big picture panoramic style. It's only here. It's on Game On.
Looking for a great night out on the town without breaking your budget? Then take advantage of the Wolves Meal Deal. For just $19, you get a $20 game ticket, hot dog, chips, and a Pepsi. The meal deal is available for Friday and Saturday night home games, including Friday night when the Wolves face the Detroit Pistons. Log on to timberwolves.com/meal deal to get yours today.
Acapulco Restaurant is Minnesota's choice for authentic Mexican food. At Acapulco, our chefs prepare your meal from an original family recipe crafted by the Leon parents in native Jalisco. You'll find your dining experience not only delicious, but memorable. Join our Acapulco Online VIP Club, and we'll give you exclusive savings and specials. It's delicious Mexican food and more. From our family to yours, join us at one of our 7 metro locations, serving lunch, dinner, kids to carry out, and catering too. Acapulco Restaurants. We deliver real Mexican food.
Wallingberg and Diebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Diebly is there. Wallingberg and Diebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
Honey, check the baby monitor.
She's sleeping.
Hey, Papa.
What? Sophie?
What'd you get Mom?
For what?
For Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
She wants jewelry from Thurber Jewelers. She wants diamonds.
Well, I was kind of thinking...
Diamonds!
Okay. Shh. Go back to sleep.
This year, give her a gift that everyone knows she will love at Thurber Jewelers in Elk River.
About the Vikings' recent win and about the new coach, Leslie Frazier. I think that the Vikings have a new momentum, and I think they're going to do really well against the Bills on Sunday.
We're back. It's Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. Bills, Vikings today. Eric Frampton, Husain Abdullah of the Minnesota Vikings, and Washington State Cougars. And guys, when we look at Buffalo today, 2-9 on the season, this is a team that I've heard Leslie Frazier say over and over again, can't be overlooked because they are itching for wins.
Oh yeah, they fight hard. I was watching something the other day. They called them the most exciting 2-9 team in all of football. And you know, they have a lot of big playability, and it's just one of those teams that they're going to fight you for every second that's on that clock. They're going to fight you.
A lot of people expect this game to be a field goal that separates the two teams. I actually think it's going to be a little bit more, but when we break the game down, special teams has to play better than over the last few games, wouldn't you say?
We definitely have to play better than we did in the last few games. And I think that, you know, when the offense, defense, and special teams can come together, you know, it provides great momentum in a game. And, you know, last game, a little bit of a letdown. Just a few mistakes. But I think, you know, the better we play, the defense can go out there. It's almost like we're the tempo setters. And, it helps a ton.
One of the things I was asking you off camera was, is there a better mood? Is there a better feel? And you guys reluctantly said, yes, it's only been a game.
Yeah, it's only been 1 week, and it's been, the whole season has been kind of hectic a little bit. So,
just a little.
Yeah, just a little. So we're all filling everything out, and we're trying to get back rolling, you know, just get moving in a good direction and kind of just put the past behind us.
Yeah. Would you agree with that?
I would definitely agree. And I think, you know, just to add a little bit, you know, I think the team, everybody's kind of relaxed about, you know, all the changes, because I think that, you know, it's not someone from outside coming in, but it's someone that's been there the whole time. So I think the guys in the locker room are, you know, comfortable.
Leslie Frazier has a very calming influence. If you talk to him, he doesn't seem uptight about anything. He doesn't swear. He doesn't get boisterous, at least from what we see.
Oh yeah, he's the same guy. He's not going to put on a different face for you guys and then come and be different. As Coach Frazier is the same guy no matter who he meets.
Nice. What was it like for you guys to see Brett Favre have a 10-yard jaunt for first down that clinched the game for you?
For me, it was great to see him run. It was amazing. For me, it was.
I think for me, I was standing behind him, just like I was in the Saints game the past year, and it kind of looked like the same exact play. Like he scrambled to the right, and in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, what is he gonna do? You know, what is Brett gonna do now? And when he took off running, I just started laughing.
I couldn't believe what I was saying. It was one of those very memorable plays. Showing some pictures, Amy, if you would, your time at Washington State. Do you guys look back at that now very fondly, considering you're playing together?
I do. I always, every now and again, take a look at pictures, you know, Facebook, some of my friends, and you know, it was real good times. And of course, we keep them rolling. I got Fram here with me, but it was great.
You were winning football games for Washington State back then. The team can't seem to win football games right now.
Yeah, it's tough. It's been tough. I think when we were there, you know, we had some coaching changes too, and we were kind of keeping the program, you know, keeping the blood flowing, you know, keeping it exciting, and it's been tough lately.
Yeah. We'll come back at the end of the broadcast with their thoughts about the game at hand, and don't forget, all the show information, past shows, everything you want to see, the blogs from all our specialists at GameOnTVMN.com. Outstanding sports and teams to tell you about, as well as links to our partner sites, purplepride.org. It's a dynamic Vikings fan site. Check it out. It's GameOnTVMN.com. More with the guys in just a few minutes.
Everything that goes into a Lennox system is engineered for absolute comfort. Like the parts that create your perfect temperature and humidity, or the parts that purify the air. Together, all these parts save you up to half off your heating and cooling bills. And there are few things more comforting than that.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
River City Saloon is the place for food, music, fun, and bikers. Bikers get the best parking spot, and inside, from business people to bikers, everyone's going to have a great time. Create your own bucket list at the River City Saloon. There are specials every night of the week and live music all weekend. Get us online at holliesrivercitysaloon.com and look for the awning just off Main and Anoka, right in the heart of the historic Anoka Entertainment District. See you soon at the River City Saloon.
I think they were kind of lucky to get that win. They didn't really look a whole lot better than they did under Childress, but you know, road wins are always hard to come by, so hopefully this will get us some momentum going forward.
We're back. It's Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. Delighted to have in the house Mike Veeck, the owner of the St. Paul Saints, one of the 25 most influential men in baseball. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's good to see you.
And you're in town, and this is a business trip. And the idea is, let's get a new stadium built for the Saints.
Yeah, you know, after ESPN did that study and it said Target Field is the #1 ballpark in the world, and the XL Center is #3, Lambeau Field was wedged in between them.
Right.
I took a look at that, and I tried to find Midway in the top 1,000. It wasn't there, and I thought to myself, hey, if everybody else is getting something, I'll give it a shot.
You're set on a stadium and convinced that it's the time to replace Midway.
Yeah, Midway was built before the Metrodome, but the real problem with Midway is that it was the XL Center that made Midway start to become obsolete. It wasn't quite as much fun because people could go to the XL Center, get a beer, and go to the restroom and be back in their seats with 20,000 people in 6 minutes. At our joint, you're gone for 2 innings, and people don't want to use portalettes. We don't have enough point of purchase, and that's what really decided. And if you recall, Rod, whenever the Twins said we're going to go to St. Paul, we'd be kind of like this, and then all of a sudden go, hey, we have to be good citizens, of course. So I think now is the right time.
We're not talking about the same money that the Twins needed to build Target Field. Ballpark on what it would cost to build a new ballpark.
It's $45 million, $35 for the building, $10 for the land. The city would put their participation in St. Paul would be $10 million for the land. The Saints would put $10 million in. which would come from naming rights, parking, suite, and a rental, and we'd ask the legislature for $25 million.
Do you think it's doable in this climate when the Vikings are trying to get their stadium built?
Well, I think the Vikings could well be our help in this case. I think we're going to go it alone in the beginning. The thing the Saints have always done is we've always recognized our place in the food chain, and we understand that we're never going to break your heart. You know, people leave Midway and they're like, did the Saints win? People have left Midway and said, did the Saints play? You know, and we know that that's our job, is to make it affordable for families and to make it fun. So we're going to take a shot at the legislature because of our prices. If that doesn't happen, I'm happy to wait till the Vikings make their play and then say, excuse me, if you can give them 500 a pence, you know, I feel like Oliver Twist.
Well, we're hoping nothing but the best for you on that. And Fun is Good is still selling well at Amazon and websites, and you say you have 2 more in the hopper.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. Enjoyed doing that.
What's the next book called?
Everything I needed to know about business I learned in saloons. So I'm right at home here in Acapulco. I know you sell a lot of food here, but it's been an interesting journey, and nobody expected Fun is Good to be applicable to anything with sports, but people seem to enjoy it about the workplace. So it really worked out.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, your short stop up from the Carolinas. Great to have you with us, Mike.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Time now for Who's Hot and Who's Cold, brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems. Hot is the Gopher football team. 2 unexpected wins to close the season, the last over heavily favored Iowa, and it puts a nice blanket on the program that heads into the winter. It's a team that's eager for good things to happen, starting with a new head coach. Congratulations to the Golden Gophers. And cold, it's got to be the Miami Heat. The Dream 3 were supposed to rewrite NBA record books and win the title without even playing a game. Well, it's a different story, and the script is full of holes. So much for the super team. LeBron problems with his head coach. The Heat are sputtering and out of sync. They're cold. It's all brought to us hot and cold by Liberty Comfort Systems. And when you need to move around the metro, call on CityView White Knight Limousine, town cars, limousines, SUVs. CityView is safe, reliable. They'll handle all your needs. Get them at the web, cityviewlimo.com.
Coats. 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 Yakna.
My name is Kevin Love. Give me your coat.
Wallingberg and Deebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Deebly is there. Wallingberg and Deebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
We're back. It's Game On, fed by Acapulco Restaurants. Mayak Minute Time, talking Hamline basketball. That's senior Carl Hipp right there. Coach Nelson Whitmore to my immediate right. And when we break down this basketball team, young season so far, but you like what you see, Coach?
Yeah, very young basketball team, 2-1. Carl being our only senior, and things are looking good. We're the road warriors this year, though, 15-25 on the road, and we'll see where we're at.
He talks to his big fella, who's the all-time leader in blocks, and says when he wants to be down and playing in the paint, you're there, but you like to play with the ball out front too. You like it all.
I would like a chance to shoot the three once this year, but it'd be fun.
What's the big thing for you in terms of your approach to the game? Because of the block shots record, it means more to you, though.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I try to just clog up the lane, do my job, do what the coach tells me, so we can have a winning season.
And Coach, when you look at your basketball team, there's more going on than just what you're doing on the court, because now you're really honoring the past successes of Hamline basketball with this row of honor that's going to be established within the next few days.
Yeah, we have a long overdue ceremony coming up December 11th, and that's Saturday at 1 o'clock at Hamline in Hutton Arena, and are honoring 2 former coaches and 8 players, former players with just tremendous histories, not only Minnesota basketball history, but just national basketball history. It's going to be a great ceremony, and again, long overdue.
And the idea is to keep it growing, and you looked over Carl and you said you're going to be there one day.
Yeah, absolutely. We hope to continue to do this every year or every couple years and add a guy or two, and there's just some tremendous names in history that Hamline basketball has, and you really can't not talk about Hamline when you talk about Minnesota basketball history.
Is it tough to pick the players? What's the criterion?
Well, Hamline, it's a great academic tradition.
Right.
So certainly good academics. Division III, there's no scholarships, so it's all financial aid, scholarship, academic based. So it certainly is tough, and we're recruiting on a national level right now too. So
good luck the rest of the way. We'll be at the ceremony. Thank you very much for being with us, and continued best wishes as the season continues to unfold. Thank you very much. Time now to remind you about what's ahead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since we're talking basketball, don't forget you can keep up with the Wolves and the NBA each Thursday in my weekly blog at simonsays@timberwolves.com. Site's great. It has a variety of inside information on the Wolves at your fingertips. It's interactive, so toss me a note too. Rod@GameOnTV.com, and check us out Thursdays at simonsays@timberwolves.com.
What's your 99? Introducing Wendy's new 99-cent everyday value menu. My 99. My 99. How about a beefy double stack? Or maybe a crispy chicken sandwich? Now there are 7 tasty choices for 99 cents. 99! My 99! How much? 99! Real choices, real value, every day. You know it's real.
So, you're looking for a night out with the guys. Guy stuff. Sports. Beer. Fun. What about catching a Wolves game? The Guys Night Out package gives you a ticket, beer, hot dog, and a chance to meet the Timberwolves dancers, all for just $15. That sounds like guy stuff. Log on to timberwolves.com to get your tickets today.
It started in Australia in 1988, and when my visa ran out, it came back to the United States and started in a garage in Southern California for 2.5 years before moving to Minneapolis and hooking up with my colleague Chris Jevry. 21 years later, here we are with 400 panoramas. We can't mess this up. This is a memory to everybody, and that's what makes them pull their wallet out and purchase this. We've got backup games for most teams kind of scattered throughout the season, so if it rains on us, if it's a weather issue, if the game goes wrong, if for some reason we just didn't get the thing right, we have to come back and do it again.
Trying to please everyone and only having one shot at it is a challenge, and showing them what they want to see is really the objective here. and showing the excitement at the same time, capturing their attitude, their passion, as well as mine.
You're trying to create noise on a picture when you're dealing with a sports event anyway, an exciting moment.
Boy, that excitement that is there is really, really a challenge to stay focused while you're there and not get real tied up in at the same time. I get told time and time again, you are going to the greatest game there is out there. So you have to get wrapped up in it as well at the same time, yet not lose your place.
If you're to script the ideal job, I think I probably have it. And it certainly never came about as a planned venture to end up this way, but you know, I've seen a lot of stuff all over the world. I've been to the pyramids of Giza and shot off the back of a camel, been to Red Square in Moscow when it wasn't quite so open, Stockholm and Bergen, Norway, and walked around Berlin. Now we're going to take it one step further and go to 32 NFL games.
And here's what's up on the Wheels of Thunder. That's your Wheels of Thunder week ahead. And that's it for us, but before we go, final thoughts from the fellas. Final scores, please. What's going to happen today?
Oh, score is kind of unpredictable. We just got to go out there and handle our business, and hopefully it comes out in our favor.
I think it's gonna come down to all three phases and executing and everybody doing the job, playing together.
So proud of your diplomatic work on the final score. Very good. And I wish we had more time to talk about the Apple Cup, but we'll get back to that a little bit later. For Eric, Husain, all our guests, thank you for being with us. Fox NFL Sunday is next. Have a great Sunday and happy holidays from Game On.